This next provision is called the Jersey Shore Up. It reads, the following individuals shall be excluded from the indoor tanning tax within this bill. Snooki, JWOWW, The Situation, and House Minority Leader John Boehner. This provision ought to put a common misperception to rest. It says right here. If you do not like the ruling of your death panel, you can appeal. Now, look, obviously I've learned this year politics can be a tough business. But there are times where you just can't help but laugh. You know what really tickles me? Eric Massa. Apparently Massa claimed that Rom came. Up to him one day in the house locker room, stark naked, started screaming obscenities at him, to which I say, welcome to my world. I feel you. It's a tense moment. You know, even as we enjoy each other's company tonight, we're also mindful of the incredible. Struggles of our fellow Americans in the Gulf Coast, both those leading the efforts to stem this. Crisis, and those along the coast whose livelihoods are in jeopardy as a result of the spill. Also in our thoughts and prayers tonight are the men and women in uniform. Who put their lives at risk each and every day for our safety and freedom. So in that spirit, I'd also like to pay a tribute to the journalists who play an extraordinary role in telling their stories. Earlier today I gave the commencement address at Michigan. Where I spoke to the graduates about what is required to keep out democracy thriving in the 21st century. And one of the points I made is that for all the changes and challenges facing your industry, this country absolutely needs a healthy, vibrant media. Probably needs it more than ever now. Today's technology has made it possible for us to get our news and information from a growing range of sources. We can pick and choose not only our preferred type of media, but also our preferred perspective. And while that exposes us to an unprecedented array of opinions, analysis, and points of view, it also makes it that much more important that we're all operating on a common baseline of facts. It makes it that much more important that journalists out there seek only the truth. And I don't have to tell you that. Some of you are seasoned veterans who have been on the political beat for decades. Others here tonight began their careers as bloggers not long ago. But I think it's fair to say that every single reporter in this room believes deeply in the enterprise of journalism. Every one of you, even the most cynical among you, understands and cherishes the function of a free press and the preservation of our system of government and of our way of life. And I want you to know that for all the jokes and the occasional gripes, I cherish that work, as well. In fact, tonight I wanted to present all of you with a bipartisan congressional resolution that honors all those wonderful contributions that journalists have made to our country and the world, but unfortunately, I couldn't break the filibuster. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you and God bless the United States of America. Barack Obama. White House Correspondents' Dinner 2011. Delivered April 30, 2011, Washington, D. C. All right everybody, please have a seat. My fellow Americans, mahalo. It is wonderful to be here at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. What a week! As some of you heard. The state of Hawaii released my official long-form birth certificate. Hopefully this puts all doubts to rest. But just in case there are any lingering questions. Tonight I'm prepared to go a step further. Tonight, for the first time, I am releasing my official birth video. Now, I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years, not even me. But let's take a look. Video rolls. Oh, well. Back to square one. I want to make clear to the Fox News table, that was a joke. That was not my real birth video. That was a children's cartoon. Call. Disney, if you don't believe me. They have the original long-form version. Anyway, it's good to be back with so many esteemed guests. Celebrities. Senators. Journalists. Essential government employees. Non-essential government employees. You know who you are. I am very much looking forward to hearing Seth Meyers tonight. He's a young, fresh face who can do no wrong in the eyes of his fans. Seth, enjoy it while it lasts. Yes, I think it is fair to say that when it comes to my presidency, the honeymoon is over. For example, some people now suggest that I'm too professorial. And I'd like to address that head on, by assigning all of you some reading. That will help you draw your own conclusions. Others say that I'm arrogant. But I've found a really great self-help tool for this, my poll numbers. I've even let down my key core constituency, movie stars. Just the other day, Matt Damon. I love Matt Damon. Love the guy. Matt Damon said he was disappointed in my performance. Well, Matt, I just saw the Adjustment Bureau, so right back at ya, buddy. Of course, there's someone who I can always count on for support, my wonderful wife Michelle. We made a terrific team at the Easter egg roll this week. I'd give out bags of candy to the kids. And she'd snatch them right back out of their little hands. Snatched them. And where is the National Public Radio table? You guys are still here? That's good. I couldn't remember where we landed on that. Now, I know you were a little tense when the GOP tried to cut your funding. But personally I was looking forward to new programming like No Things Considered or Wait, Don't Fund Me. Of course, the deficit is a serious issue. That's why Paul Ryan couldn't be here tonight. His budget has no room for laughter. Michelle Bachmann is here, though, I understand, and she is thinking about running for president. Which is weird because I hear she was born in Canada. Yes, Michelle, this is how it starts. Just letting you know. Tim Pawlenty. He seems all American. But have you heard his real middle name? Tim Hosni Pawlenty? What a shame. My buddy, our outstanding ambassador, John Huntsman, is with us. Now, there's something you might not know about John. He didn't learn to speak Chinese to go there. Oh, no. He learned English to come here. And then there's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier. No one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter, like did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac? But all kidding aside, obviously, we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, no, seriously, just recently, in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice. At the steakhouse, the men's cooking team cooking did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around. But you, Mr. Trump. Recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately, you didn't blame Lil Jon or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. Well handled, sir. Well handled. Say what you will about Mr. Trump, he certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there. So, yes, this has been quite a year in politics, but also in the movies. Many people, for instance, were inspired by the King's speech. It's a wonderful film. Well, some of you may not know this, but there's now a sequel in the works that touches close to home. And because this is a Hollywood crowd, tonight I can offer a sneak peek. So can we show the trailer, please? Video rolls. Coming to a theater near you. Let me close on a serious note. We are having a good time, but as has been true for the last several years, we have incredible young men and women who are serving in uniform overseas in the most extraordinary of circumstances. And we are reminded of their courage and their valor.